Is Nike leaking their own info out? Oh, what's going on with YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid, guys, and we gotta talk about some discussions that's happening right now. So earlier this week, we did see Nike posted if they do a restock of the lost and found, which we've been kind of anticipating, and we've been hearing about this restock since the first release, right? And now Nike finally said something on the sneakers app. They kind of said if, and they had a poll going on, and you know, everyone was talking about that. So we might get a restock of these. Now again, today, which is April 14th on a Friday, I'm trying to make this video as fast as possible. Nike did another poll on the sneakers app about the Yellow Thunders or the Thunder 4s. If the Air Jordan 4 Thunders dropped early, are you pull team early or for the launch? I think majority of people said team early, because why would you want to pair, you know, early? Now that kind of gives me a little bit of shock drop vibe to it, which kind of makes sense because these things are set to release sometime in May, literally 1 month before the release. You know, with a big release like this, they usually do like a shock drop. You know, they did a shock drop with the Reimagined 3s. I think they did the Cherry 11s, stuff like that. Every time they do a shock, you know, when there's a big release, a hype release, they always try to do a shock drop before the release. And this is actually going to be a really good one. You know, these things did retro twice, 2000, I think, early 2000 and then 2012. So it's about 10 years. I actually already did unboxing on these things. I just haven't dropped it yet. Shout out to my guy. Hype Supply. If you guys want, check out his website. Use my discount code JMK10 if you guys like early heat or just any type of heat. He got you. And if you use my discount code, get some money off. So why not? Well, like I expected. So this looks like it's gonna be a big couple weeks, man. I thought it was gonna be a slow month, but hey, possible a chance we might. I think a lot of people are expecting us to get a restock of the lost and founds on the sneakers app. How they're gonna do it, we don't know just yet. Once I get all the information, I will let you guys know as soon as possible. Trust me, that's why I tell you guys, follow me on my IG, guys. Follow me on my IG, because if I get the information first, I will post it on my IG stories or on the feed if I don't have time to make a video. So make sure you guys do that. And also, yeah, we might get a restock on these things. Now the poll in the sneakers app for the Thunder 4s, they got about 2 days left. Now, does that mean we're gonna get a shock drop in 2 days or today? Probably not. Not today or tomorrow, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure, you know, Nike and Jordan, they wanted at least, you know, people to buy the lucky green ones, even though I think those things are gonna sit. But I think a lot of people are gonna, you know, they want Nike. They can't just, you know, cram a whole bunch of releases all at once. So this is just all speculation. I don't have any information just yet. If I do, I'll let you guys know. But my gut feeling and what I think is going to probably happen is we're going to get the lost and found restock, like a Jordan Reserve or something like that, sometime in the next week. And then the next following week, we should get a shock drop on these things. Or maybe in a couple weeks or in even a couple days. You just never know with Nike. Like I said, Nike can do whatever they want, right? I mean, it kind of makes sense for them to drop these things as a shock drop. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a whole bunch of pair of these things. Still doesn't make it easy. It's going to be tough. You already know, especially with the Air Jordan 4. You know, everyone's going to go after them. They're going to sell out. It don't matter. You know, I think Air Jordan 4s kind of took over that whole Air Jordan 1 wave. You know, remember when Air Jordan 1s used to sell out all the time and go for a little bit of bread? So now it's basically what happened with the Air Jordan 4, especially with the OG color, like a, you know, a retro colorway like this. You know, I say OG because these things came out a little early. So I expect that we're gonna get some back-to-back releases pretty soon. So my advice to you guys: be active on the sneakers app. Make sure you download the new update and get all your notifications turned on and everything, especially for the sneakers app. You'll never know. And like I said, also follow me on the IG if you guys want. Oh, this kind of gets me a little curious because I was talking to Rafi about this. I was like, why is Nike leaking out their own information? It's just kind of strange, right? Because I think Nike already knows that a shock drop isn't a shock drop anymore. You know what I mean? Like, every time with a shock drop, everybody usually knows about it, you know? I remember the Reimagined 3s. I made a video. I told you, hey, there's probably gonna be a shock drop sometime in the near future. Stay tuned. And what happened? Shock drop. I even did it for the playoff 13s. I was like, hey, it's gonna be a shock drop. What happened? Shock drop. So I think Nike knows that people are already leaking out or leaking out the information. So they're just gonna go ahead and leak all that stuff out. They're gonna let you guys know ahead of time. We don't know exactly when. I think Nike's just going ahead and they're gonna go ahead and leak out their own information. Hell, they might even just tell you guys themselves. Like, probably what Nike's strategy is gonna be, they're probably gonna let you guys know ahead of time. Like, hey, there's gonna be an early release in 15 minutes or something, or whatever. I'm not exactly sure, but like, that's why I say turn on your notifications on the sneakers app. And also, guys, be active on the sneakers app. You know, I'm thinking Nike is trying to fight against bots somehow. You know, they're trying to figure it out. You guys know that there's a little bit more bot protection as of lately. I actually kind of prefer it this way. I actually like it. You know, that way, again, like I said, you don't have to pay for cook groups and stuff like that. Nike's just gonna go ahead and leak out all that information already. It doesn't tell you exactly when it's happening and stuff like that, so you don't know the exact time and day, but at least it gets you kind of prepared and kind of mentally ready. Like, okay, shock drop should be happening anytime soon, right? That's usually how it's supposed to be, especially restock, shock drop, crazy week. And not to mention, guys, like guys, don't forget also the release of the Travis Scott olives. These are the white mochas, obviously, I know, but you know, those are supposed to be coming out sometime April 26th, I want to say. But usually what happens is Travis Scott's site usually drops, you know, a couple pairs on their site. They do like a raffle pit, you know, stuff like that, and they usually do it like a couple days before the sneakers drop. So if you guys want to be prepared for that, that could happen sometime next weekend, maybe like on a Saturday or Sunday, even maybe even Friday. So we'll just have to wait for that. There's gonna be, man, with all these releases, I really feel like you guys gotta be ready, you know, especially with how everything's going on right now, and it's just been tough as how things are. Like, you just gotta be ready, be active, get the notifications on your phone. Like I said, I will try to help you guys out as best as possible if I can. Obviously, you guys already know with the sneakers app, it's been pretty tough. I think that's why they're doing this way, because the whole I think Nike's trying to fight against bots. It looks like it's gonna be a crazy month, and even in May is looking kind of crazy too as well. So a lot of good releases coming out. I'm pretty excited for. Just like I said, guys, you just gotta stay tuned, hope for the best. I think with the Thunder 4s, I think these things are gonna be probably like a super GR, pretty widely available, especially if they're gonna do a shock drop on Air Jordan 4, especially for this colorway. And it just kind of makes sense. I think that they would do something like that. And again, doesn't mean it's gonna be easy. You already know it's gonna be tough, especially with the Travis Scotts. These are gonna be like almost impossible to get, so you already know how that's gonna be. Price gonna go crazy. I'll be surprised at the olives. Like, supposedly it's the last Travis Scott, you know, Air Jordan 1. You know what I mean? Like, it's supposedly. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see about that. It's kind of sad to see, man. Like, you know, I think a lot of people did like a lot of Air Jordan 1s, Travis Scott's, especially the lows. Like, those becoming like a new wave, a new vibe to it. And I was kind of curious to see what other colorways they could have done. Now, the olives, they look pretty close to the mochas, but I hope to get a pair of those things soon in hand. I'm already seeing a lot of people already have them in hand, so definitely, I still like the mochas. Like, I'll wait till things get in hand until I make an opinion, okay? And also, the restock, lost and found. I know a lot of people are gonna be excited for. Maybe it's kind of curious to see what will, if they ever do the restock, like how many pairs will it be? Like, if they were sitting in the warehouse the whole time since, you know, the first release, will we see more moldy pairs? You know, that's what I'm kind of curious to see. What will it look like if they ever do restock? But you never know with Nike. They could also be, you know, messing with us. Are they really playing with us? Like, you know, is it really gonna be a shock drop? Is it really gonna be a restock? You know, Nike, like I said, Nike can play with their emotions, and at the end of the day, they can do whatever they want, you know? So I'll just say, guys, stay tuned. I just want to give you guys a heads up. I know some people will be in the comments like, why are you saying anything? You're gonna blow up the spot. Like, guys, look, Nike doesn't care, you know? They have a schedule, and they're gonna do what they want to do. It doesn't matter if a whole bunch of people knows, and they're still gonna drop it if they want to drop it. Same thing with the Reimagined 3s. When I drop the video, just because I dropped the video, you think they're gonna not do it? No, they don't care. They still gonna they have a schedule. They still gonna drop what they're gonna drop, and they're gonna, you know, if they change their mind at the last minute, they'll change their mind at the last minute. So I just make these videos to help you guys out and to prepare you guys for the future. You know, maybe you got to budget out, or maybe, you know, stay tuned for whenever these drops. You know, that's what I try to make these videos. Just want to help you guys out. Anyway, guys, Crazy busy weekend, guys. I will be at the Got Soul event tomorrow in Boston. That should be a good one. And then Sunday, coming straight back, will be in Indy for the Thier Culture event, guys. So back-to-back events this weekend. And then next week will be my first time at the Soul Swap KC in Kansas City. My first time ever in Kansas City. Had announced that. I'm excited for that. So that will be on April 22nd next week. Man, I'm actually pretty excited for this one, man. This should be a good one. So hope to see you guys there. Anyway, guys, I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at German Chris on IG, Sunshine on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. And I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm German Chris. Peace.